Hello friends, so this is our day 15 for solving problem of the day from GFG. So let's look at today's problem. You are given in elements, you can remove any two elements from the list, note their sum and add the sum to the list. Repeat these steps while there is more than a single element in the list. The task is to minimize the sum of those chosen sums. Okay. So let's understand the problem using an example. Okay, so this is a pretty simple problem. So we have given an array. What you have to do is we'll remove two numbers. Okay, remove two numbers. Memorize their sum. Suppose their sum is 5 and add this sum to the list. Okay, fine. So after adding it is like this. Again remove two elements, memorize their sum, add this to the list. Again remove these two elements, memorize their sum, add element to the list. So the list becomes this, right? Yeah. So what you have to return? We have to return this plus this plus this. Okay. Okay. Now what they are asking is task is to minimize the sum of these chosen sums. Okay. So let's first understand that if our sum has to be if we have to minimize the sums. Here sum is 12, 5, then 12, then 22. So if I have n number of terms, then the only possibility to get a minimized sum is to add the smallest elements, the most smallest elements, right? So suppose x1 is the first smallest element, so x1 is less than all other elements here, right? And suppose x2 is the second element which is greater than x1, but it is the second smallest element. Okay, so what I am trying to say, that if I have suppose 1, 4, 2, 3, you want to take two elements. Okay, take two elements, add them and create a sum which will be the minimum if you choose another two elements. You can choose many two elements, right? There are many options, but which are the elements that their sum will be minimum? It is obviously the first two smallest elements, which are 1 and 2, right? So definitely we have to actually every time we will choose. Suppose this time, first time I remove the two elements, keep their sum, memorize their sum. Then after adding 5, doesn't matter where I am adding, I will remove the smallest two elements, which is 5 and 7, and I will actually add this sum to this. Okay, so what I will do, instead of doing these sums, I will just remove them, add their sum 12 to my previous sum. So my new sum is updated to 17. Now I am not adding 17 to my list, I am adding 12 to my list. Okay, so that is the thing. So I have to compute a separate thing, and I am doing a separate thing. Okay, so let me do it. Yeah. So after that I am adding 12, then I am again removing smallest two elements and adding their sum, that is 22, to this is 17. It is my updated sum, right? I will add this, it becomes 39. Now I will add 22 to my list, this list. Okay, so this becomes this. So let me do this once again. So I have like this 1, 4, 7, 10. 1 is my current sum, and what is my answer? I will do. So answer is initially 0, current sum is initially 0. So I am removing 1 and 4 as these are the smallest elements in the list array, you can say. Add them, the current sum becomes 5, right? And add this sum to answer, so it becomes 5. And add this current sum to my list, so the list becomes 5, 7, 10. So I have to do 3 things. One is update my answer by current sum. So first I will calculate my current sum, right? Calculate current sum, update answer by current sum, and update your array, or you can say list. Update your list. This is an array, but I will took another data structure for this. Okay, so update my list by adding this 5 to it. Now let's do again. So calculate the current sum. So my current sum becomes now is a new current sum. Okay, so it's initially 0 now. I am removing this 2, calculating it. So calculating it, so it's calculated as 12. Update my answer by adding this to this, by adding 12 to 5 for 17. Add this to my list, so my list becomes 10, 12. Okay, now again calculate current sum, which is 22. Update my answer by adding 22 to it, 39, and add this to my. Okay, so after removing this, I am calculating sum, then I am updating my answer, and then I will update my list by this. So now I have one element in my list. So whenever I will got one element in my list, I will give my answer. I will return my answer, okay, which is 39 here, right? So my answer is 39 here, you can see. So it's a pretty simple problem. How we will solve this is by using a priority queue. Okay. So what does the priority queue do? It gives you the smallest thing. You can utilize by your choice that you want to get smallest or biggest, but by default it gives you the smallest thing. So first I will, this is my priority queue. So initially I will push all the elements here. Then I will create 2 variables, first and second, first smallest, second smallest. Okay. So what I will do, I will call remove function. So it will remove the smallest. This is the property of priority queue. So 1 will be removed. So my first will be assigned with 1. Now again I will do remove. So second smallest will be removed, right? So for here it is second smallest, but for 4, 7, 10, for 4, 7, 10, it is the first smallest, right? Okay, so 4 will be removed. I will add their sum, and suppose here is my initially some answer variable 0. I will add 5 to it, so it will be updated to 5. I will add this to my list. Again the same thing. I will call remove function. It will remove the smallest, which is 5. Again call remove function. So the smallest is 7. Add the sum 12. Add this to my answer. It becomes 17. Add this to list. Again remove function is called. Smallest will be removed. Again, the function is called smallest will be removed. Calculate the sum, add this to my answer, add this to my list also. So in priority queue I have now one element, so I will stop now. So this will be my answer. Okay, so this is pretty simple. Now let's code. Okay. So here is my priority queue, and initially I will push all the elements of the array. Then while my PQ size is greater than 1, that is it has at least two elements, it will do some work. When it will have only one element, it will stop. So I will first pop the smallest, then pop the next smallest, and add them. So there is my answer variable. So add this to my answer, and then add this to my list also. At last return my answer. Let's compile it. Made any mistake here? Here's a queue. Yeah, let's submit it. Okay, so we got it. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, share and subscribe the channel. So let's see you in the next video.